I Know What You Did Last Summer sequel, release date, cast, and everything we know. The legendary late 90s slasher series, I Know What You Did Last Summer, is returning for a legacy sequel, and it has already scared up exciting news and updates. Based on the eponymous novel by Lois Duncan, the 1997 slasher follows a group of young adults who are hunted by a hook-wielding killer out for revenge a year after they covered up an accidental murder. With its mix of classic slasher tropes and just a tinge of classic American folklore, I Know What You Did Last Summer had all the makings of a bona fide franchise. Though critics were notoriously low on the film, it nevertheless proved to be a moneymaker and earned profits that far exceeded its budget via Box Office Mojo. That naturally led to a string of sequels across the 2000s, which were of a generally declining quality. A short-lived TV series attempted to keep the 90s time capsule alive, but it seemed that I Know What You Did Last Summer didn't have the staying power. However, the classic 90s hidden gem has become something of a cult favorite, and a fourth movie is aiming to cash in on the legacy sequel trend of the 2020s. I Know What You Did Last Summer sequel latest news. With the movie's release date set and the cast largely announced, the latest news confirms that I Know What You Did Last Summer has begun filming. Announced via the official X, formerly Twitter, account for the movie, shooting began in December 2024, with plenty of time to complete the project before its summer 2025 release date. Along with the announcement of filming, the post also contained a single image of the movie's camera slate and a hand holding the infamous hook that is the fisherman's signature weapon. I Know What You Did Last Summer sequel release date. With the film having the potential to be a bona fide blockbuster, it only makes sense to schedule the film during Hollywood's most profitable period of the year. Even with many important details about the legacy sequel still uncertain, a release date for the new I Know What You Did Last Summer movie has been revealed, perhaps in an attempt to take on major sequels like Scream 7. The I Know What You Did Last Summer sequel is currently scheduled to premiere on July 18, 2025. With the film having the potential to be a bona fide blockbuster, it only makes sense to schedule the film during Hollywood's most profitable period of the year. I Know What You Did Last Summer sequel cast. Original star Jennifer Love Hewitt is still in talks to reprise her role as Julie, but co-star Freddie Prinze Jr. is confirmed to return as Ray. Considering Prinze Jr.'s decision and her enthusiasm about the project, it seems likely that Love Hewitt will return. I Still Know What You Did Last Summer star Brandi Carlile has also expressed interest in returning, saying, "I need them to give me a call." That call has taken place, but it's unclear if Brandi will return officially. Aside from returning stars, the cast of the I Know What You Did Last Summer sequel is already growing with the addition of several new stars. Though nothing is known about their roles yet, Madeline Klein, Jonah Hauer-King, Sarah Pidgeon, and Tarek Withers have all been cast. Since all the newcomers are younger actors, it stands to reason that they will play the new protagonists being terrorized by the fishermen. Riverdale star Camila Mendes was also cast, but had to drop out due to scheduling conflicts. Chase Sui Wonders, Bodies, 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 is being courted to replace Mendes, but hasn't joined yet. A few months later, several other new names were added, including Monsters star Nicholas Alexander Chavez and Lola Tung. The Summer I Turned Pretty. Austin Nichols, The Walking Dead, has also joined the movie, as has singer Gabriette, formerly of the band Nasty Cherry. As with the other cast members, nothing is known about the roles they'll be playing. I Know What You Did Last Summer sequel story. Almost nothing is known about what will happen in the new film, but the I Know What You Did Last Summer sequel could turn to the novel for inspiration. Despite drawing its title from Lois Duncan's book, the plot was quite different outside the framework of a group of young adults being stalked after their notorious cover-up. In the movie, their victim is a fisherman, while in the book it is a young boy. Since the original series strayed so far from the book's plot, the Legacy sequel could turn to Duncan once again for inspiration and adapt it in a more straightforward manner. This would satisfy the desire to make it a Legacy sequel instead of a reboot, and it would deliver the more down-to-earth and grounded tone that director Jennifer Caton Robinson is going for in the I Know What You Did Last Summer sequel.